Okay guys, bandana day step 2. So at this point you should all have your bandana cut out, and we've evened it up for the most part, so your pieces are the same size. If your pieces are very much not the same size, you need to come see me, because what probably happened was you used one template for one piece and then you just grabbed another template from somebody else for the other one, and everybody's are cut just a tiny bit differently. So if that's the case, it's not the end of the world, but you come and see me because you're going to need a little bit more maneuvering or engineering on that. So hopefully everybody has something that resembles this, which is our bandana. What you're going to do, you're going to get ready to start your back stitching. And when we're doing a project like this, we're going to give ourselves a sewing line. When you're hand sewing, a sewing line is super helpful, especially when you're going a long distance. And there's the bell. Okay, so I am going to use a ruler. You can use a ruler, you can use a template for a straight edge. You can freehand it if you're really good at straight lines. But the goal of this is going to be to get yourself a nice straight edge. And I'm just moving those pins out of my way for a second. But you want to come across the top of your bandana. Just come down a little bit. It doesn't have to be very, very far. And you're going to draw yourself a line. And as with the other things, we're using our little water erasable pen. It'll all come out. No big deal. And you won't even see it because it'll be on the inside. But you're going to draw your line. You're going to come to about here and stop. And I want you to put a little dot at the end of that line because that's going to remind you to stop. And because we're doing this and it's inside out, we're going to have to leave places to turn it right side out. So we're going to do that. We're going to come down a little ways to about here. I'm going to draw a dot. And then we're just going to put another little dot here. And we're going to connect those. Kind of feels like we're in math class. Going to connect those. And we're going to do the same thing right here. And connect those. So your job over the next couple of days, I would say this should, if you're doing a really good job and making nice small stitches that are even in length and even in spacing, because back stitching is going to connect to itself. This should take you a couple of days. And what you're going to do is you're going to start here with this dot, and you're going to sew from here to here and stop. You're going to leave this open, and you're going to sew from here all the way down and all the way back up again and stop here and leave that end open. So these ends are going to be open. So nice back stitching, straight and even, same thing here, same thing here. And that is what hopefully you're going to be working on today, tomorrow, and into next week. And once you've gotten that finished, we will work on the strap, which will be the next part. Okay, thanks. Have a great